back with another video, man. Just coming home, man, from a long day of Lyft. I did 9 hours. I'm tired as hell, and it's time to go home and recoup and be back out tomorrow. But let me tell you something about this marriage shit that's going on out here, man. Marriage is becoming exposed, man. I mean, men are now catching on to the foolishness that comes with marriage and stuff like that, man. And the divorce rate is so goddamn high. I mean, if you think about it, your chances of surviving a marriage is very, very slim, because it's 50% likely that you're going to get into a divorce. The divorce rate is 50%. So when you do the math, what's your chances of finding the right female for you? Okay, it's a very slim chance. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I never want to get married. I mean, you think about the last bitch that I dated. The last broad that I dated, she ghosted me after she found out that I was a real man and not some pussy beggar simp. You know what I mean? And I don't want bitches like that around me anyway. We don't want them type of women, man. The women who ghost you because they think that you're demanding too much, because I demanded her to serve me in the bedroom. You know what I mean? And she declined on that because she changed. Her whole demeanor changed after I told her what I wanted. You know what I mean? But so, I mean, good riddance to like bad women. I mean, this whole entire like world is full of trash, especially in America. You know, it's full of trash. And guys are wising up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm wising up. I'll never get married in my lifetime, ever in America. I'll never, ever get married. In this feminized world around here, man, I told you, in the future, I might be getting married. I might be getting married in another country, but not in America. It's pretty much done here, man. There's no coming back from this. There's no coming back from like the way things work, especially with technology at everybody's fucking fingertips. Technology has increased the divorce rate. You know what I mean? Not only that, there's also a portion of men that are unhappy and the 50% that survive, right? They're unhappy and they're unable to break free. You know what I mean? So it don't matter if the broad gets a mustache. It don't matter if she gains a lot of weight or she loses a bunch of weight. You know what I mean? She was thick when you met her, and now she's a pencil stick, and that don't turn you on no more. Too bad. You're stuck like Chuck. And you know what? Be happy and grateful that you're not married, that you're single, and still be able to have sex with as many women as you want without a nagging broad down your throat, or a nagging broad breathing down your neck. You know what I mean? Be happy to be free and not caught up in this system. You know, see, a lot of dudes, they get up on here on the internet, and they talk that smack about marriage and having kids, but they got caught up in the system themselves. They got caught up paying child support, you know, and they talk about other men doing it, but they got caught up themselves. And a lot of these men that are on YouTube, they got YouTube channels, they're a contradiction, man. You catch them in so many contradictions, it's pathetic. You know? So, you know, and now that I know the truth about marriage, and I've been knowing the truth ever since I threw my fucking first YouTube channel here on YouTube, you know, ever since I opened that up, I've been knowing the truth about marriage and how it's very, very destructive for men, because it basically destroys you. Marriage is not, it's not productive. It's shit, man. It's not productive at all. The only thing you doing is reproducing other people. And then when those other people are grown, when they hit 18, you're still going to be paying, because they're not going to leave the house right away at 18. They're going to leave the house like around like 22, 23. That's when they really leave the house. You know what I mean? So, and that's why you're seeing less people. And that's why this nation is on a decline, man. Less marriages mean less people being born into the world. You know? And that's what's happening right now, man. The U.S., you know, like the U.S., it's not getting married and having kids. We're not. We're not reproducing. People are scared of marriage. Men are waking up all across the world. Even in China, their birth rate, and their fucking their birth rate and their marriage thing is like, how can I put it? The birth rate is low, and getting married percentage is low over there in China. Nobody wants to have kids and be stuck, because you got to realize, once you have kids, that's forever. Kids are forever. You know what I mean? You can't just erase kids. Kids are like ink. Once you like produce that ink on that paper, it's not coming off. It's not coming off at all. I gotta get water, y'all. But it's like, man, have you seen what happens when you marry a broad and she blows up like a blimp, and the sex goes downhill, and you know, you're no longer receiving blowjobs, and you know, who want to live like that for the rest of their life? And she doesn't have to give you a blowjob, man, because you're stuck, and basically you have became her bitch for the next like rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of your life. We're not talking about just a few years. We're not talking about 10 years. We're not talking about 20 years. We're talking about all the way until you die. Okay? You mean to tell me that you're going to be sleeping with one woman until you die? I don't care how fine she is. You're going to get bored. And then you're going to cheat. And she's going to catch you. And that's going to initiate the divorce. You guys have a good night. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like and a comment. Click the notification bell button so you will never ever miss another